Hello, I'm JT Quicks. I love you all. You're all awesome. This week, we're going to talk about the truth I learned from heaven about Jesus Christ. Okay? And that Jesus Christ's love in heaven is the forces of love. Okay? I discovered this because I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? So, and I'm here to explain all this stuff to you. Jesus Christ was attacked by evil. Okay? So I'm going to explain that to you. How he was attacked by evil. Okay? Alright? 12 years ago, I accidentally delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? I'm being attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? I see the truth from heaven. I see the truth in real time. Okay? I see the truth from heaven. Okay? I'm fighting evil for Jesus Christ. Okay? My love fights evil. Okay? I actually joined with Jesus Christ's love in heaven. The forces of love. Okay? So, and I'm going to explain to you the truth I learned about Jesus Christ from heaven. Okay? That I'm going to explain to you. Okay? What else? I see evil. I see the dictatorship of evil. Okay? What else? Yeah. I'm being attacked by evil. I'm a threat to Satan. I'm prejudged and hated because I delivered my soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? And I know the truth. I know the truth about evil. Okay? I learned this from heaven. Okay? I know the truth in real time. Okay? I am prejudged and hated. I am a threat to Satan. Okay? Alright? So, I'm actually defending heaven because I'm in the war for heaven. So I know all about the war for heaven. Okay? And I can explain this stuff to you. Okay? Alright? Like I said, I accidentally delivered my soul to heaven 12 years ago. Okay? I'm being attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? I am prejudged and hated. Okay? So, for delivering my soul to heaven. Okay? Your soul gets delivered to heaven before you die. Okay? And I know the truth about prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. I know the truth. Okay? Alright? So I'm going to explain to you the truth about Jesus Christ that I learned from heaven. Okay? Now, what happened was, Jesus Christ, his soul was already in heaven when he was alive. Okay? So when Jesus Christ was alive, his soul was already in heaven. Okay? His love was already conquering evil. Okay? That's why he was prejudged and hated, because his love was already conquering evil. Okay? Alright? And what happened was, because his love was powerful and unbreakable. Okay? His love was powerful and unbreakable. How to make your love powerful and unbreakable, this is what you do. You believe in yourself. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. And you never give up the win against evil. Okay? And what that does, that's going to remove your fear. Okay? Love is being kept weak in fear. Okay? Because all your evil is created from the fear. Okay? The prejudice is created from the fear. Okay? Now the prejudice is the corruption. Okay? Prejudice is the corruption. This corruption is created from fear. Okay? All right? Satan can't hide from me anymore. Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? And the corruption of prejudice is created from the fear. So prejudice and hate is created from fear. Okay? And what happens is, when your love gets strong, it reacts. When your love gets strong, it reacts against the prejudice. Okay? It reacts against the prejudice. It reacts against fear. And it hurts their prejudice. And when it hurts their prejudice, this drives them mad. Who does it drive mad? It drives the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards. It drives them mad. Okay? Alright? So, alright? So, what happens with Jesus is, because Jesus is powerful, unbreakable love, his soul was in heaven and his body was already in hell. Okay? Because his love was already fighting evil. His love was already fighting evil when he was alive. Okay? And what happened was, because his love was powerful and unbreakable, he was defending love and freedom with its forces of love. He was defending love and freedom with its forces of love. That's what heaven is. Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. That's what heaven is. Okay? And when you think of Jesus Christ, think of a pure love and freedom for your soul. Okay? Because that's what he is. Okay? When your soul enters heaven, you become part of a pure love and freedom when you deliver your soul to heaven correctly. Okay? Alright? So what happened with Jesus is, let me get back into the story of Jesus over here that I learned from heaven. Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. Okay? His love could not be broken because it was unbreakable. Okay? And his love was powerful and unbreakable. And being unbreakable is the key. Okay? So what happened was, because Jesus was powerful and unbreakable, right? His love reacted against fear. Okay? And when his love reacted against fear, it hurt their prejudice, because his love was fighting prejudice. His love was fighting prejudice. So his love hurt their prejudice. This drove the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards. This drove them mad. Okay? That drove them mad. And then what did they do? They attacked Jesus with prejudice and hate. That's how Jesus was attacked, by prejudice and hate. Okay? Because his love reacted against fear, hurting their prejudice. Okay? And then what happened was, that's when they prejudged and hated Jesus. Because Jesus is unbreakable, they couldn't break Jesus. Okay? They couldn't break Jesus. Okay? Even when he was on a cross, when they tortured him, they couldn't break him. He was unbreakable. And how did Jesus stay unbreakable? He never gives up to win against evil. He never gives up to win. Okay? That kept him unbreakable. Okay? Because he never gives up to win. When you never give up to win, that keeps you unbreakable. Okay? When you never give up to win against evil. Okay? Alright? So, the prejudice is the corruption. Okay? Now, this prejudice is created from fear. Okay? Because Satan is the spirit of fear. So the prejudice is the corruption. Okay? This is the corruption that Jesus was going after when he was alive. Okay? He was going after this corruption known as prejudice. Okay? Hate is created from fear. Prejudice is created from fear. The prejudgment is created from the prejudice. Okay? So this is how we have prejudgment and hate. We live in prejudgment and hate because we're not delivering our souls to heaven. What happens is, as you deliver your soul to heaven, you remove this corruption out of your love as you deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Did you know when you remove all your fear, you become a non-sinner and your soul enters heaven? When you remove all your fear. Yes. Okay? Now what happened was Jesus was attacked by prejudice and hate. Okay? Now they couldn't break Jesus. They couldn't break him. Even when they tortured him and put him on a cross, they couldn't break him. He's unbreakable. And because he stayed unbreakable, his soul stayed in heaven after he died. Okay? That's the truth I learned from heaven about Jesus Christ. Okay? The forces of his love, right? Because he was defending love and freedom with the forces of love. Because he was defending heaven. Okay? And the forces of his love reacted against fear. And it hurt their prejudice. When it hurt their prejudice, they prejudged and hated Jesus Christ. Okay? That's how prejudgment and hate is created. Okay? It's created from fear. Okay? So his love reacted against fear, hurting their prejudice, and then they attacked Jesus with prejudice and hate. Okay? They prejudged and hated Jesus. Okay? Alright? So, and that's the truth I learned about Jesus Christ from heaven. Okay? Well, the forces of my love does the same thing. Okay? The forces of my love, my soul entered heaven and my body entered hell. Okay? And because my soul entered heaven and my body entered hell, the forces of my love, it reacts against fear. Okay? And it hurts their prejudice. Okay? This drives the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards. This drives them mad. This drives them mad. Then they hate me. Okay? That's where the hate comes from. That's why Jesus was hated. He was prejudged and hated because his love reacted against fear. And when his love reacted against fear, it hurt their prejudice. The prejudice is the corruption. The prejudice is the corruption. This corruption creates prejudgment and hate. This corruption creates prejudgment and hate from fear. Because the prejudice comes from the fear. It's created from the fear. And the prejudgment is created from the prejudice. Okay? The hate is created from the fear. Okay? Alright? So, and what happens is, as you deliver your soul to heaven, you're going to get attacked by prejudice and hate when you go to deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? I'm attacked by prejudice and hate. This is what I get attacked by. I get attacked by hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stabbing in the back, prejudice attack. They talk behind my back. They blame me for this, blame me for that. Everything is my fault. Nothing I do is ever good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. Okay? Alright? Now what do I do when I get attacked by that? I don't give up, I don't give in, and I always win. I don't give up, I don't give in, and I always win against evil. Okay? Alright? What happens is, evil is there to make you give up, so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. That's the reason evil is there. The reason evil is there so you don't give up. Okay? The reason evil is there is to make you give up. You don't give up. If you don't give up, then evil can't break you anymore. That's what I meant to say. I'm sorry. Evil makes you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Alright? I don't want you ever to give up. Okay? Never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? That will prevent suicide. Okay? Alright? So, alright? Now what happens is, Jesus was attacked by prejudice and hate because the forces of his love was powerful and unbreakable. Now the forces of his powerful and unbreakable love reacted against fear. When it reacted against fear, it hurt their prejudice. When it hurt their prejudice, he drove the prejudgment, prejudice and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards. He drove them mad. Then Jesus was attacked by prejudice and hate. This is how we get attacked by prejudice and hate. Okay? I'm telling you the truth about prejudgment and hate. Okay? This is how we get attacked by that. I was attacked by this. Constantly. Okay? I know that this is the truth. I saw tears of prejudice in a person's eyes. Okay? That's how I know that this is the truth. I saw tears of prejudice in a person's eyes. I had women run away from me in fear. They'd run away from me in fear. And I saw tears of prejudice. Their eyes get real glassy. When my love hurts their prejudice. I saw this when I was out singing. Okay? I saw this for years. You're going to tell me that this is not the truth? I delivered my soul to heaven. I know that this is the truth because I delivered my soul to heaven. My soul entered heaven and my body entered hell. You're going to tell me that this is not the truth? And I did not conquer evil? Is that what you're going to tell me? I conquered evil. And I'm showing you how to conquer evil in these videos. Okay? Prejudice is real. It is the corruption that Jesus Christ was going after when he was alive. Okay? He hurt their prejudice. Then he was attacked by prejudice and hate. And when they attacked him with prejudice and hate, they tortured him and they put him on a cross. Okay? He was attacked by evil before he could show you how to deliver your souls to heaven. There's one of the first messages I received from heaven. When my soul entered heaven, the first messages I received is that Jesus Christ is unbreakable love. Because I'm unbreakable love. So I learned that Jesus Christ is unbreakable love. Okay? And that he was attacked by evil before he could show you how to deliver your souls to heaven. This is what I learned 12 years ago. I had to learn how to fight evil. Ever since, I increased the forces of my love because I never give up to win against evil. Because I never give up to win against evil. I always believe in myself and I never give up to win against evil. Winners don't quit, quitters don't win. That kept me unbreakable. Okay? I was attacked by evil. I know. I know what it's like to be attacked by evil. I went into mental illness. You know evil causes mental illness and suicide? Did you know that? Evil causes mental illness and suicide. I went into mental illness. You want to know what I had? I had panic attacks, anxiety, stress, depression, paranoia. I was suffering from all that because I was attacked by evil. Evil tried to break me. Evil tries to break the person. It tries to break them. That's what it does. And when it breaks them, they give up. And when they give up, a lot of times they commit suicide. A lot of times they commit suicide. We never ever give up to win against evil. That will prevent suicide. Okay? Evil causes mental illness and suicide. I had mental illness because I was attacked by evil. And now I know that evil causes mental illness. I don't suffer from mental illness anymore. I overcame mental illness. I overcame suicide and mental illness when I was attacked by evil. Okay? I overcame mental illness when I started fighting evil. When I realized that evil causes mental illness, I overcame mental illness. Okay? I fight evil for Jesus Christ. I'm giving you answers. I'm answering all your questions. What is keeping your soul out of heaven? Okay? Alright? So, that's what happened to Jesus. He was attacked by evil. That's why he was prejudged and hated. He was attacked by prejudice and hate. He was unbreakable. Could not be broken. And because he could not be broken, even when they tortured him and put him on a cross, he was unbreakable. Because he stayed unbreakable, his soul stayed in heaven. His soul stayed in heaven after he died. Because he stayed unbreakable. Okay? That means he won. Okay? So, I hope that explains it. Okay? I try to explain as much evil about evil that I can. Okay? Let's talk about the war for heaven. Okay? A long, long, long time ago, right? A war started against heaven. Okay? This is long before Jesus Christ. This is back before civilization. Back when you were caveman, cavewoman, Indians, things like that. You were delivering your souls to heaven. Because we had this instinct in us. Okay? And that instinct was to survive. Because you had to survive in the wild. See, back then we had to survive in the wild. Okay? And we had this instinct in us to survive. And in order to survive, you have to win. You have to win. You have to never give up to win. Okay? In order to survive. Okay? So what happened was, back then, when you had this instinct in you, you believed in yourselves, and you never give up to win. Okay? And that kept your souls in heaven while you were alive. That kept your souls in heaven while you were alive. Back then you were unconditional love. We were like human animals. We were unconditional love. That's how animals deliver their soul to heaven. The same way. They believe in themselves and they never give up to win. Okay? That's how animals deliver their souls to heaven. They have this instinct in them because they have to survive in the wild. And because they have to survive in the wild, they have this instinct in them. Okay? Alright? Well, what happened was, they say that Satan got kicked out of heaven. Now, Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? Alright? Because all your evil is created from fear. It's common sense. Evil's created from fear. The prejudice is created from the fear. Hate's created from fear. Prejudgment's created from the prejudice. Okay? Right? So what happened was, when Satan got kicked out of heaven, you all went into fear. And when you all went into fear, you stopped delivering your souls to heaven. That broke the instinct. You stopped delivering your souls to heaven. That's what happened. Okay? Then you lived in fear. And when fear came about, because you all went into fear, this is where prejudice was created. Because prejudice is created from fear. Hate's created from fear. Prejudgment's created from the prejudice. Evil's created from prejudice and hate. Evil is created from prejudice and hate. Repeat after me. Prejudgment, prejudice, and hate is evil. Okay? Alright? And what happened was, because Satan got kicked out of heaven, you all went into fear, and you stopped delivering your souls to heaven. That's because you stopped believing in heaven. That's because you stopped believing in heaven. Okay? And as civilization traveled throughout the land and throughout the world, so did fear and evil, keeping your souls out of heaven. Okay? Things like socialism, communism, and dictatorships. These are evil. These keep your souls out of heaven. Okay? Things like socialism, communism, and dictatorships. These are evil. These keep your souls out of heaven. Okay? Did you know the reason prejudice is there? The reason prejudice is there is to make you give up. The reason prejudice is there is to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. That's the reason it's there. Okay? The reason evil is there is to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. That's the reason evil is there. Okay? We get attacked by evil a couple different ways. Let's say you're a group of people. Let's say you're a group of people or a country and you get attacked by evil. Right? You get attacked by terrorism. Okay? Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. That's what evil does. Okay? Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. It keeps love weak in fear. It keeps love weak or woke. That's what it does. It keeps love weak or woke in fear. Okay? So you never deliver your soul to heaven. That's what evil does. Evil keeps you in fear so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? So let's say you're a group of people or a country and you get attacked by evil. You get attacked by terrorism. You're all familiar with terrorism, right? Well, this attacks love and freedom and creates fear on the people. That's what it does. Okay? Now let's say you're one individual and you get attacked by evil. You get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. You get attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Repeat after me. Prejudgment, prejudice, and hate is evil. Okay? This also attacks the person's love and freedom and creates fear on them. It attacks their love and freedom, keeping their love weak in fear. That's what it does. It attacks the person's love and freedom and keeps their love weak in fear. So they don't deliver their soul to heaven. Okay? When an individual gets attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, right? They get attacked by evil. Okay? Evil causes mental illness and suicide. Okay? Because evil's trying to break them. It's known as breaking. What they do is it tries to break the person. Okay? It tries to break them. Okay? And this causes mental illness on them. This will cause mental illness. Okay? And then what happens is it tries to break them. Some people, when it breaks them, they commit suicide. Okay? Some people, when they get attacked by evil, it breaks them, they give up, and they commit suicide. That's why evil is there. The reason evil is there is to make you give up, so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Now, what happens with evil's created from fear. Fear is created from evil. Evil is created from fear. Fear is created from evil. Okay? By keeping you in fear. See, what happens with fear is fear dictates. Fear dictates you. Okay? And what fear does, fear causes, is a dictation. It dictates you because it's fear. Fear is Satan. Satan is fear. Okay? Satan is the spirit of fear. And what happens is this dictates. This dictates your actions. That's what it does. Fear dictates your actions when it makes you prejudge and hate others. Fear dictates your actions when it causes you to prejudge and hate others. Okay? That's why you don't want to live in fear. Okay? Live in fear, defend Satan. Remove your fear, defend heaven. Okay? If you live in fear, you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. If you live in fear. If you live in fear, you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven with prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? All right? What else? What did I say? Evil creates fear. Fear creates evil. Okay? Prejudgment, prejudice, and hate creates fear. Prejudgment, prejudice, and hate is created from fear. Okay? So it's a vicious cycle. Okay? Well, this vicious cycle is what's keeping your souls out of heaven. See, prejudice and hate is there to keep your souls out of heaven. That's why it's there. We have prejudice and hate because you're not delivering your souls to heaven. Because you live in fear. That's why we have prejudice and hate. Because you live in fear. When we remove the fear, we remove the evil. When we remove the fear, we remove the evil. Because the evil is created from the fear. Okay? Now what's created from fear? Prejudgment's created from prejudice. Prejudice is created from fear. The prejudgment's created from the prejudice. Hate's created from fear. Well, this creates evil. Okay? All right? Terrorism is created from prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Terrorism is created from prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, which is created from fear. Okay? If you commit suicide, Satan wins. Okay? If you commit suicide, Satan wins. If you don't commit suicide, you win. Okay? Very important to understand that. Okay? Because Satan tries to break us. That's what he does. Satan tries to break us, and he uses prejudice and hate to do it. Okay? All right? So, now what happens is, what else is created from fear? Hate and corruption. Where you have hate and corruption, you have pain and suffering. Okay? Hate and corruption is evil. So if you bow and break to hate and corruption, you're bowing and breaking to evil. You're bowing and breaking to prejudice and hate, really. Okay? So, I do not bow and break to prejudice and hate. I do not bow and break to prejudice and hate. I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. Okay? Jesus Christ, love, and heaven is his forces of love. Okay? That come from heaven. Okay? So, now what else? Yeah. Mental illness and suicides created from evil. Okay? So let me explain a little more about that. Okay? What happens is evil tries to break the person. Okay? Let me try to explain this the best I can. Evil tries to break the person. And because evil's trying to break that person, this causes them to go into mental illness. It causes mental illness on them. Okay? Prejudice and hate causes mental illness. Okay? So what happens is it tries to break the person. So what happens is they go into mental illness. They can't handle it. They can't take it no more. They're in the war for heaven. They don't know it. That's what it is. They're in the war for heaven. They don't know it. And what they do, they give up. And when they give up, they commit suicide. That's what happens. Okay? I was attacked by evil. I know. People get attacked by evil. They can't handle it because they're in the war for heaven. They get attacked by evil and they give up and they commit suicide. That's how suicide's created. Suicide's created from evil. Okay? If we could prevent suicide, I'd be happy. Sure. We never give up to win against evil. That will prevent suicide. We never give up to win against evil. That will prevent suicide. Okay? All right? What prejudice and hate does, prejudice and hate keeps love weak in fear. That's what it does. Okay? All right? What else? You being a sinner. You know, you being a sinner is because you live in fear. You being a sinner is because of your own fear. When you remove your fear, you remove your prejudice. When you remove your prejudice, you remove your sin. The prejudice is what makes you a sinner. It's the corruption. The prejudice is the corruption. Prejudice is the corruption that makes you a sinner. So when you remove your fear, you remove this corruption out of your love. Did you know when you remove all your fear, you will stop prejudging and hating others? You will stop prejudging and hating others because you're removing the corruption out of your love. And that corruption is prejudice. So what happens is when you remove all your fear, you remove your prejudice and your hate. You won't prejudge and hate others when you remove all your fear. Because you're going to remove the corruption out of your love. Okay? You do this through believing in yourself and never giving up to win against evil. Okay? Because that's what's keeping your soul out of heaven. Prejudice and hate is there to keep your soul out of heaven. That's the reason it's there. The reason it's there is to make you give up so you don't deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Satan is the spirit of fear. Okay? And what happens is you want to free yourself. That's what you want to do. You want to free yourself. This is the truth. This is going to free you from the dictatorship of evil. This will free you from the dictatorship of evil. This will free you. This will free you from Satan. When you remove your fear. When you remove all your fear, you free yourself from Satan. The truth sets you free. Okay? You heard of that, right? The truth sets you free. Well, that's what this truth does. This truth sets you free. What happens is, as you remove more and more of your fear, you start to see the truth in real time. Okay? So, yeah. Okay? Now what else? Chaos. Chaos is created from prejudice and hate, which is created from fear. Chaos. Okay? What else? All the bad stuff you see going on around the world, right, is created from prejudice and hate, which is created from fear. I said, you being a sinner, it's created from your own prejudice. Okay? Which is your own fear. Which is created from your own fear because there's prejudice in the fear. The prejudice is in the fear. The prejudice is the corruption. That is in the fear. So when you remove your fear, you remove your prejudice out of your love. That's the corruption. Okay? All right. What else? Let's talk about delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? We're going to follow Jesus Christ to heaven. Okay? Against evil. Okay? Did you know fear goes against two things? Fear goes against two things. Because I believe fear, Satan is the spirit of fear. Fear goes against two things. Fear goes against you believing in yourself and believing in heaven. Okay? Fear goes against you believing in yourself and believing in heaven. Okay? This is what is keeping your love weak, is fear. That's what keeps your love weak, is fear. So when you remove your fear, you will increase the forces of your love. When you remove your fear, you will increase the forces of your love. Okay? We never ever give up the win against evil. Jesus Christ never ever gives up the win against evil. Okay? That made him unbreakable. Okay? And you're always going to believe in yourself. So you're always going to believe in yourself. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven, and you're never going to give up the win against evil. Okay? And what this does, this removes the fear. This starts to remove the fear. Okay? And what you want to do is, you're going to remove the fear and keep the fear out. We're going to remove the fear and keep the fear out. That's what we're going to do. Okay? And as you do this, this builds courage. This actually builds courage. It actually increases the forces of your love. Okay? This actually delivers your soul to heaven. This delivers your soul to the truth. Heaven is the truth. When you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, heaven is the truth. Okay? If you want to learn how to fight evil, you got to believe in heaven again. Okay? So, heaven is the truth. Jesus Christ's love in heaven is the truth. Okay? When you deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? So what happens is, as you remove more and more of your fear, don't fear God. They got you fearing God. Don't fear God. I want you to make God your best friend. You make God your best friend. You make Jesus Christ your best friend. Make Jesus Christ your best friend. Okay? All right? That's what you're doing. You're going to make Jesus Christ your best friend. Okay? At Jesus Christ's love in heaven, we love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Jesus Christ always has your back. That is the forces of love. Okay? Jesus Christ always has your back. Okay? All right? So, Jesus Christ always has your back. You can talk to Jesus like you're talking to a friend. Okay? So make Jesus your best friend. Okay? Do you fear your best friend? No. Okay? So don't fear God. Okay? Don't fear Jesus Christ. Okay? That is the biggest mistake you can make, is fearing God. Because it causes you to run away from the forces of love. That's why we don't want to fear God. We want to make God your best friend. Okay? All right? So, it's very important. Judgment. There is no judgment. There is no judgment in the forces of love. Because you're delivering your soul to heaven while you're alive. Your soul belongs in heaven while you're alive. Okay? All right? So, there is no judgment in the forces of love. So you don't have to fear judgment. Okay? All these things do is cause fear on you. So, don't fear God, don't fear judgment, and don't fear death. You want to know why you're not going to fear death? Because your soul's going to be already in heaven. Okay? If your soul's already in heaven, and because you never give up to win against evil, this is going to make you unbreakable. That's going to keep your soul in heaven while you're alive. This way, when you die, because you never give up to win against evil, that's going to keep your soul in heaven after you die. That keeps your soul in heaven after you die. Okay? That means you're going to win when you die. So if you know you're going to win when you die, you're not going to fear death. Okay? Because we never give up to win against evil. Okay? All right? So, what else? Yeah. I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. Okay? I believed in heaven again. That's what you got to do. You got to believe in heaven again. Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. That's what heaven is. Okay? All right? Okay? When you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love. You're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. When you defend love and freedom with its forces of love, you're defending heaven. Okay? All right? So, then you're going to enter the war for heaven. If you do this, you're going to enter the war for heaven. So, okay? Do what they say can't be done. Now, what I mean by do what they say can't be done, things like the laws of prejudice. The laws of prejudice are things like, I can't, I cannot, you can't, you cannot. Okay? That's impossible. All right? Those are the laws of prejudice. Okay? They're there to make you give up. They're there to make you give up. Okay? Your own fear causes you to give up. That's why I want you to remove your fear. Your own fear causes you to give up. Because there's prejudice in it. And that prejudice is the laws of prejudice. Things like I can't, I cannot, you cannot, and that's impossible. I want you to bust the laws of prejudice. Bust the laws of prejudice. Okay? I want you to break evil. I don't want evil to break you. I want you to break evil. Okay? So what's going to happen as you're removing more and more of your fear, you're making your love powerful and unbreakable, just like Jesus Christ, right? What's going to happen is your love's going to get, the forces of your love is going to increase. As the forces of your love increases, you're going to remove the corruption out of your love. You'll be removing this corruption out of your love. That corruption is prejudice and hate. Okay? And what's going to happen is, as you remove more and more and more of this corruption out of your love, known as prejudice, I call it prejudice. Okay? And as you remove more and more of this prejudice out of your love, you're going to stop prejudging and hating others. You will stop prejudging and hating others. You will start learning the difference between good and evil from heaven. What's blocking you from seeing the truth from heaven is your own fear. What blocks you from seeing the truth from heaven is your own fear. Because you always believe in yourself and you never give up to win against evil, that's going to increase the forces of your love. The forces of your love is going to keep increasing. The forces of your love will keep increasing because you're never giving up. Because you never give up. Because you never give up. You never give up to win against evil. Now it will increase the forces of your love. And as the forces of your love increases, you start seeing more and more and more of the truth from heaven. You'll start learning the difference between good and evil from heaven. You'll start learning the difference between the forces of love and evil from heaven. I only bow and break to Jesus Christ, love in heaven. I don't bow and break to anything else. Okay? Then you start to overcome things. Okay? I overcame drinking a long time ago. Okay? And what happens is, as the forces of your love increases, you overcome your bad habits. The biggest thing I want you to overcome is suicide. I want you to overcome suicide. So when you get attacked by evil, you can handle it. If you get attacked by evil, you're defending heaven. When you get attacked by evil, you're defending heaven. Now, I don't know if you're going to get attacked by evil or not. It depends on the environment that you're in. Okay? That's the most important thing. The environment that you're in, who you're surrounded by, is going to determine whether you get attacked by evil or not. I lived in a quagmire of hate. I live in a quagmire of hate, so I was attacked by evil. My entire life was destroyed. My entire life was destroyed for delivering my soul to heaven. I was fired and blacklisted, never to work again. Okay? All I heard from people, unbelievable. All I ever heard my entire life was, "You can't do that!" What else did I hear? "Oh, nobody likes you." Yeah, those are the things I heard. Nobody likes me because I hurt their prejudice. Yeah, I was attacked by a lot of evil. I was fired and blacklisted, never to work again. I am prejudged and hated because I delivered my soul to heaven. I was attacked by evil. I went into mental illness for like 3 years. Back then, I didn't know what was happening. I know now, but back then I didn't know what was happening until I started fighting evil. When I started fighting evil, that's when I realized what happened. My entire life was destroyed because I delivered my soul to heaven. My entire life was destroyed because I was attacked by evil. Okay? So nobody knows more about fighting evil than J.T. Quicks. My soul stays in heaven. As long as I never give up to win against evil, my soul stays in heaven. Okay? Now I'm driving the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards. I'm driving them mad. That's what happened at work. I was driving them mad. Then they fired me and blacklisted me, never to work again. I am prejudged and hated. I can't get a job. Because I'm prejudged and hated. You think my life's a bowl of cherries? No, it's not. Sometimes I go out singing. I got kicked out of 2 places because of the prejudice. I was kicked out of 2 places because of the prejudice. Some places I go to, nobody likes me because of their prejudice. You had to see it. I was constantly attacked by demons until I put this shirt on. I was constantly attacked by demons until I put this shirt on. Nobody knows more about fighting evil than J.T. Quicks. I was attacked by this crap my entire life. I was attacked by this crap my entire life. All I heard is, "We don't like you because you hurt our prejudice." That's all I heard. That's all I heard my entire life. "We don't like you. You hurt our prejudice." I saw tears of prejudice. This is the truth. You're going to tell me that this is not the truth? I was attacked by prejudice and hate. Then you're going to turn around and tell me that this is not the truth? You want to deliver your soul to heaven? You believe in yourself and you never give up to win against evil. And you will deliver your soul to heaven. You will enter the warfare heaven. I was attacked by evil. Winners don't quit, quitters don't win. That kept me unbreakable. As long as I stayed unbreakable, my soul stayed in heaven. Me and heaven never lose. I was constantly attacked. Constantly. Now what happens is, when you deliver your soul to heaven, you're going to sense fear, hate, and love. You will sense fear, hate, and love. I live in a world that hates me. You want to know why I live in a world that hates me? Because, you want to know why I live in a world that hates me? Because the world hates heaven. The world hates heaven. You want to know why the world hates heaven? Because they live in fear. The world hates heaven because they live in fear. Now, if the world hates heaven, what's that mean? I'm not going to say it. I'm being attacked by prejudgment, prejudice, and hate because I delivered my soul to heaven. The hardest thing I want you to overcome is suicide. I want you to overcome suicide. We never give up to win against evil. That will overcome suicide. Okay? Eventually you overcome all your other bad habits. Okay? You start to see the truth from heaven. Okay? You'll start to see the truth in real time. Okay? And you'll sense fear, hate, and love. You will sense fear, hate, and love when your soul enters heaven. Because you became unconditional love. Okay? You in heaven never lose. You in heaven never lose. Okay? Now when your soul enters heaven, you become a non-sinner, your soul enters heaven. You'll overcome all your bad habits. As you overcome all your bad habits, become a non-sinner, your soul enters heaven because you removed all your fear. Okay? You will stop prejudging and hating others. You will automatically behave. You will know the difference between good and bad, good and evil. You will know the difference because you'll learn it from heaven. What's happening is when you deliver your soul to heaven, this is what you did. You defended your love. You defended heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You're delivering your soul to the truth that's in heaven. Because heaven is the truth. Heaven is the truth. When you start to believe in heaven again, you will deliver your soul to heaven. Heaven is a beautiful, tranquil, pure love and freedom for your soul. When you think of Jesus Christ, think of a pure love and freedom for your soul. Okay? Right? And when your soul enters heaven, that means you win. Alright? You conquered evil. When your soul enters heaven, you conquered evil. That means you entered the war for heaven. You entered the war for heaven. Don't give up, don't give in, always win. Don't give up, don't give in, always win. Okay? What did I say? When your soul enters heaven, you're going to sense fear, hate, and love. You'll sense this. Okay? I was attacked by a lot of evil. I know. I was attacked by a lot of prejudice and hate down through the years. I was constantly attacked by prejudice and hate. Constantly. Because I delivered my soul to heaven. I followed Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. Okay? Now, we're going to talk about the causes and effect between prejudice and hate and its forces of love. Okay? Right? So let me explain what evil is first. Okay? We have evil. What does evil do? Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. Okay? We have all prejudgment, prejudice and hate, evil, demons, trolls, and cowards. They live in fear. Okay? These are enemy combatants to heaven. They are enemy combatants to heaven. Okay? That's what they are. This is what they attack. They attack the truth from heaven. They hate heaven. And they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. Okay? Alright? They attack love and freedom and create fear. Okay? Now, you're delivering your soul to heaven. This is what you're doing. You're defending your love. You're defending in heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? Well, the forces of that love reacts against fear. Okay? And when the forces of that love reacts against fear, it's going to hurt their prejudice. Okay? And when it hurts their prejudice, this is going to drive them mad. This drives them mad. Then they're going to attack you with prejudice and hate. You're either going to fight or flight. You're either going to fight or flight. But when you get attacked, you're going to get attacked by prejudice and hate. This is what you're going to get attacked by. Hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stabbing in the back, prejudice attack. They're going to talk behind your back. They're going to blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing you do is ever good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. That's what you get attacked by. Okay? Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. Okay? That's going to keep you unbreakable. As long as you stay unbreakable, you win the spiritual battle. As long as you stay unbreakable, you win the spiritual battle. And when you win, heaven wins. When you win, heaven wins. This is how we defend heaven. This is how we defend heaven. Okay? You want to know the truth about Jesus? I'm going to tell you the truth about Jesus Christ. Okay? Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. Okay? The forces of his love reacted against fear. It hurt their prejudice. Okay? And when the forces of his love hurt their prejudice, this drove the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards. This drove them mad. Then they attacked Jesus Christ with prejudgment, prejudice, and hate. Okay? Jesus Christ is unbreakable. He could not be broken. Even when he was tortured and put on a cross, he could not be broken. The forces of his love, his soul was already in heaven. The forces of his love was already conquering evil. That's why he hurt their prejudice. The forces of his love was already conquering evil. Okay? His soul was in heaven. His body was in hell. Okay? Even when they tortured Jesus Christ, they couldn't break him. When they put him on a cross, they couldn't break him. You want to know why? Because Jesus Christ never gives up to win against evil. Jesus Christ never gives up to win against evil. That kept Jesus Christ unbreakable. As long as Jesus Christ stayed unbreakable, he won the battle. His soul stayed in heaven. Even after he died. His soul stayed in heaven after he died. That means he won. He won. That's how Jesus Christ conquered evil. Okay? Now let's say you're delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? We get attacked by prejudice and hate when we go to deliver our souls to heaven. Okay? This is what you're doing. You're defending your love. You're defending heaven while delivering your soul to heaven. You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. You'll be defending heaven. Okay? Well, the forces of that love is going to react against fear. When the forces of that love reacts against fear, it's going to hurt their prejudice. What is prejudice? Prejudice is the corruption. Right? It's going to react. It's going to hurt that corruption. Known as prejudice. Then this is going to drive the prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards. This is going to drive them mad. This is going to drive them mad. Then they're going to attack you. They're going to hate you. Okay? And because you're driving them mad, they're not going to leave you alone. They're not going to leave you alone. You're in a war for heaven. Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. We never ever give up to win against evil. That's going to keep you unbreakable. As long as you stay unbreakable, you win every spiritual battle. But they're going to keep coming at you. Because you're driving them mad. Because you drive them mad, they're not going to leave you alone. Now, you know somebody hates you. They're breaking your balls, breaking your chops. This is what you get attacked by. I'm going to repeat it again. You're attacked by hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stabbing in the back, prejudice attack. They're going to talk behind your back. They're going to blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing to do is ever good enough, etc., etc., etc. Forget about it. Okay? Let's say somebody hates you. They're breaking your balls, breaking your chops. You don't say nothing at all. Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. You don't have to say anything at all. Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. You don't have to say anything at all if you don't want to. Okay? As long as you stay unbreakable, you win the spiritual battle. As long as you stay unbreakable, you win the spiritual battle. And when you win, heaven wins. When you win, heaven wins. Okay? Now let's say somebody's breaking your balls, breaking your chops. They hate you. And you know they hate you. And they're not going to leave you alone. That's when they tell them, hey, go pound sand. Go kick rocks. Okay? Well, you can tell them, hey, go take your prejudice and hate. You can shove it up here. You can tell them where to stick it. Sure. That's how we slay demons around here. You want to slay a demon? You want to slay a demon? Call him a demon. That's how we slay demons. Call him a demon. That drives them mad. Call him a demon. You want to know why it drives them mad? Because the truth hurts their prejudice. The truth hurts their prejudice. You want to hurt their prejudice? Tell them the truth. Call them a demon. The truth hurts their prejudice. The prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards. This is what they attack. They attack the truth from heaven. They hate heaven. And they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. Which would be you if you were delivering your soul to heaven. Because when you deliver your soul to heaven, you become part of heaven. You become part of Jesus Christ, love, and heaven. When you deliver your soul to heaven. That will increase the forces of your love. And then, okay? I don't forgive them. You want to know why I don't forgive them? Because this is a war. This is not a religion. This is a war. If you were fighting in a war and you forgave the enemy, you would never win the war. That's why I don't forgive them. This is a war. This is not a religion. The prejudgment, prejudice, and hate, evil demons, trolls, and cowards. They're enemy combatants to heaven. They're enemy combatants to heaven. Their souls are not going to heaven. When they remove their fear, then they start seeing the truth. When they remove their fear, then they stop prejudging and hating others. Okay? But until then, all right? At Jesus Christ's love in heaven, we love you, we pray for you, we cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Jesus Christ always has your back. Okay? A good warrior never ever gives up the win against evil. They kick the crap out of evil and they deliver their soul to heaven. Okay? At Jesus Christ's love in heaven, we love you, we pray for you, we cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Jesus Christ always has your back. Okay? Until next week, I love you. Bye.